Alright, so what is going on everyone, my name is Ace and welcome back to another video where today I'm going to be discussing about something a similar video that I've done before about a certain other game that's called Arknights, and I'm going to do it this time about Grand Cross. So yeah, last time, or just a bit before last time, I talked about Arknights. It was because I wanted to rate the game and how good the game is and should you play it. And I was just playing for the game for around a week, and I didn't know much what to record. Then I thought, hey, let's do the same video for 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, and whether you should play Global or JP, or if you just should try the game, and if the game is good or not, what the game has some unique stuff from others, and how it's very enjoyable. So in the background you'll have some Global Grand Cross gameplay. Yes, I did return to Global because I tried to sell the account at first, but realized the account is really bad. I couldn't even sell it. So yeah, I thought if I can sell it, I'll just make content in it, and it will be way easier to find different content. The current Slime collab, I thought that maybe I would sell it because maybe many people would like to come to the game and wanted an account that was fresh but had some good units in it. So yeah, currently the Slime collab is happening on Global. Everybody basically knows that, and before the Slime collab we had the Esknar banner. So because many other YouTubers have the game a lot, made the game seem very hype for many other people from other gacha games. I've seen a lot of comments from people for other YouTubers saying that I've seen this video for yours and I really enjoyed the game, I want to start it. So yeah, I thought that maybe, sure, I'll probably do a video where I can basically explain that how good Grand Cross is and the good stuff that it has unique from other gacha games. So basically, Grand Cross is something that is Grand Cross, as it's very obvious. It's a gacha game with an IP based on 7 Deadly Sins, the anime. It has its own original characters. We go as you see from the Slime story event, it has the character named Lilia, and we'll get more and more characters that are original. Currently, JP has a bunch of them, and he just has a new banner of original character. It's up currently right now. He's okay. He's pretty good from what I've heard, but I didn't get to pull him. And the game basically, it's pretty unique. I'd say it's a turn-based game, yes, but it's also using you can use cards to differently attack other people. Now, yeah, you might think, oh, it's a card gacha game, I don't like it because it's based on cards and stuff. Well, yeah, it's true, but it's a little bit different. I can say it's completely cards game. It's just it has ultimate attack that has very good animations, one of the best animations in all gacha games, I'd say. Yeah, some people say that Legends has better animations. I don't know about that. Legends has good animations, but not the best. Like, currently, all the best gacha games out there has implemented different card gacha games aspects. You can talk about, well, Fate Grand Order. Yeah, people say it's pretty bad, but it's one of the best gacha games out there, the most selling ones. Dokkan, it's not Dokkan. Oh yeah, let's move to another point. Basically, what version do you want to start? So there are two versions of the game, and basically the global version, which includes the normal global and the Asian one, and the JP version, or JP and Korean version. So the JP version is around 8 months ahead from global, 8 to 9 months ahead from global, and it's a little, I'd say you can start if you want. If there's a unit you really want, and you can start, maybe during anniversary, but it's going to be very hard to catch up. If you want to start something like to learn the game, the basics, go for global. I'm just staying on global. I don't play global because the many stuff that global has messed up. Like, the only good thing and a proper thing up to now that global has done is the Slime collab, where they give Baymar for free, and the event is very well built up. People say that like JP beginning was way worse because it had many glitches and stuff, but yeah, it was a new game and there was a tons of maintenance. I remember because I was playing during the Slime collab. I played like 2 or 3 weeks but dropped the game, so I had never watched the anime and kind of lost interest in it. So yeah, it was pretty harsh when JP first began, but let's keep in mind that Global is just JP beginning but better. Even though it shouldn't have messed up so hard in the beginning, it's been making around so many mistakes. I still suggest everyone to start in Global, even though sometimes I call it trash, the worst version, because it kind of is for me. I currently play JP. I managed to get a good account for a friend of mine. He hooked me up with it. He said, here, I can give you my account if you want to start JP. And yeah, I've been sitting on that account. I have a pretty good box, but that's only if you get like pretty lucky and you get a very good account. Like, if you want to start JP off properly, it's going to be hard, and I'd give you around 2 weeks at maximum that you drop the game because you didn't understand stuff. And it's been like that for many people. It's been like that for me. I've come to Grand Cross and dropped it like 3 or 4 times, and now I'm on my 5th time on the game. Global, I installed Global for me in the beginning because I was handling too many gachas, and to the point I was barely even playing JP. So yeah, I thought to keep JP because JP was a pretty good account. I didn't want to throw it away. I wanted to stay on Grand Cross. So I decided to uninstall Global. Now I'm back. I want to make the account better. It's more content, I'd say. I did more for content, yeah. I might seem dumb and lazy, and I did maybe for the money and views and stuff. But I couldn't just handle only JP. Like, even because JP just got a new OC, I didn't pull. Oh, by the way, OC means original character. Even if JP just got the new OC, I didn't pull him. I pulled Roxy, and Roxy is very bad. Like, I'd say she's the worst out of all the original characters. And I couldn't really make a showcase of her. She's been out for like a month now. So yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. But on Global, the Slime collab has been pretty hype. And yeah, I suggest definitely starting right now. If you want to see like a guide to the Slime collab, like, I'm planning to do a video on what units you should focus on. Currently, I did underrate some units, but from what I've seen from other people and just me deciding to start Global, Benimaru is one of the best red units in the game. After Gowther and Demon Meliodas, like, Demon Meliodas is only mostly useful sometimes on PvP, and he's like the best unit for the Crimson Demon. So yeah, on other content, Benimaru is better. Then there's the new combo or meta that's going on, where Benimaru is pretty useful. I just heard it from Sora, shout out to the homie. And where it's the Benimaru Shin, which is the new original character, the male original character, the first one. And Easton, which is the another original character. And Simon at the back, which is the rare unit. So yeah, as you can, which proves the point that some units, even though they are bad in the beginning, now in Global, they may be useful in the future. Like, take an example of Red Arthur. Everyone thought that Red Arthur was bad because you couldn't use it. Once Escanor dropped, everyone is using Escanor with Red Arthur. And I'm telling you that Arthur would use way more when Red Escanor drops. When Red Escanor drops, he's going to be synced for weeks. Every match is going to be Red Escanor, Gowther, Red Arthur, and probably some other unit at the back. So yeah. That's mostly what I wanted to say about Global. JP. JP is good. It's actually very rewarding and very generous. Like, the whole JP Korean developers actually care about, the content that they upload, or the content they release, and their fan base and player base. They care a lot. They give a lot of gems, they give a lot of rewards, the events are fantastic, one of the best events. They release one of the best events, they give so many materials, and then they decide, oh hey, we're going to release this original character, and we're going to make the event, we're going to extend it. And I'm talking about the Evil Lilia event, where it actually started with 7.77 million downloads, and it was supposed to end, but then they said, okay, we're going to extend this. We're going to extend it like 2 or 3 more weeks. I don't know how long it was. It was a while, and the event lasted more than a month, and people were stocked up in materials. Like everyone was farming it, which you should be doing. The only negativity of it, which I think it's pretty fair, is that it was once in 2 days, or twice in 3 days, I think, I'm not sure. And that's the only disadvantage about the event, but it was still fantastic. The amount of reward drops, like, let's say, boss battles couldn't even compare to like the boss battle stages that are normally on the story. Couldn't even compare to the boss battles of with original characters that you get for the event. The, let's say, cups, yellow cup and purple cups drop way more frequently. You got 10 more SR chests, and you got a bunch of other materials. So yeah, and you got to spawn Evil Lilia, which is like best waifu in the game, easily. So yeah, and Evil Lilia raid was pretty challenging. Like many people were struggling against it. You couldn't really beat it on extreme. I've seen people solo in normal, maybe hard, but you cannot go as far as to beating on solo extreme. Like even with your friend, extreme cannot. It's not easy. Lilia will just destroy you. So yeah, that's mostly about JP. As I said, that was just mostly an example. It's pretty rewarding. Most other stuff are basically the same. The only negativity on JP, or disadvantage, not negativity, is the gear PvP rules. I'm absolutely disgusted by the PvP rules. They'll come soon to global, but now right now on JP there's sometimes dumb rules. I don't know what rules this week. I'll have to check because I haven't really farmed PvP yet. I just did 1 or 2 matches. So yeah. That's basically it. I can't say much. The game is pretty damn good. Should you start it? Yes, go ahead, give it a try. The game is an amazing point right now. Tons of rewards, tons of free units. Like they give you right as you log in. The SR Rimuru, he's a good SR, but not a good unit in general. Free Benimaru, Benimaru is like top red unit. So yeah. And if you want to summon on the current slime matter, I did a video about that. I'll leave it in the description. I did 2 actually, and I'll leave both in the description. But if you want to summon, that varies on you. The units first, like Milim is the one you need. Rimuru is actually you can buy from packs if you want to start buying stuff in the game. You can just buy the pack for Rimuru, and you get Benimaru for free. And you need just pull Milim, and you have all the slime units. So yeah. Then after this banner, you're going to get Green Lilia and Green Valenti. Valenti is another original character, and Valenti is going to be a pain in the ass. That's what I'm going to say. Originally in JP, we had Blue Lilia first, and Blue Demon Meliodas. And that combo, because Blue Lilia raises with 50% of her penetration rate, or pen team. The team was called pen team, penetration team. And Lilia's penetration rate was 50%, and 50% of that was 25%. Everyone was giving penetration rate gear to Lilia, and she could easily go over 100% penetration rate. So you might be like, why is it over 100%? It goes like that. It's Grand Cross. Like the percentage is very messed up. And yeah, that's basically what penetration rate was, and 50% of that would go to Demon Meliodas. And Demon Meliodas at this skill was like 3 times his penetration rate, which is insane damage. If you run it with Blue Lilia, he did ridiculous damage. And then Green Valenti released. Green Valenti countered that hard because Green Valenti's skill basically says lowers the opponent's penetration rate by 50%. And seeing how she's releasing a little earlier seems a little like similar to the Gal and the Gowther case, where Gowther was released, he was a monster, and then Galen was thrown out to counter Gowther. Then Escanor came out and just Galen didn't exist anymore in PvP. So yeah. It's your own choice. Just know that don't summon a lot on the slime banner. It's just going at least one rotation. Not at least, mostly one rotation, not at least. And because Green Lily and Green Valenti are coming. Okay, Valenti because we don't have any other version of Valenti. And Blue Dew Meliodas is coming on the 100-day celebration. That's like a month away, so you have time to get a lot of gems. If you hit champion, if you are actually on the champion rank on PvP, and you save all your gems, you might have around 300 gems when Dew Meliodas drops. And I don't know if it will be a step up, I doubt. I think it will be a normal banner. If it's a step up, that'll be amazing. Like, step up for Dew Meliodas? This is not true, by the way. There is no step up confirmed for Dew Meliodas. Like 99.999% it's normal banner. But I think it would be amazing if Global just dropped a step up. And if they did a step up, I'd easily call Global one of the better versions. Yeah, 100-day celebration. Global just dropped a step up with one of the best units in the game. Still to this day to JP used, and it's amazing. So yeah, Go would just be a lot better because they would at least learn from their mistake to sit down. They got this whole problem or pandemic that's going in the world, and they just decide all the Global does to sit down and think through the game. So yeah, that's going to be most of it. So you start Global or GP, go for Global. If you have knowledge before Variant Crowns, but you just dropped it because you didn't enjoy a certain version, go for the other version. If you didn't enjoy Global, go for JP, try it out. I just going to tell you that JP is way more chaotic and it's going to be way harder to start. So yeah, and then should you start Grand Cross in general? Do it. It's a fun game. It's a very fun game. I've been playing for a while. It's one of the games I've been playing for the most. After Dokkan Battle, but I just dropped Dokkan Battle as I said. I'm just playing Grand Cross now in Arknights. And so on and so forth. That's going to be the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, give it a dislike if you didn't. I'll just obviously take that opinion in because you didn't want to see videos like this. I'll enjoy your opinion. I just want you all, like, if you like this kind of content, subscribe. I'm always here uploading dumb content. I haven't been doing like PvP videos because my box and units haven't been that good. But hey, just subscribe and stick around if you enjoy this kind of content. And if you don't want to miss any of this content, hit the bell icon. Why wouldn't you? Like, you wouldn't miss any other content. So yeah, that will be most of it for the video. I hope you all stay safe, stay on washing your hands, stay home. And you can go outside too, but I suggest just staying home and staying safe. I hope you all are very well, feeling very well. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.